Yo, Slam ready already. Check in. In this video, I'm gonna explain to y'all why y'all should stay away from broke ass hoes. Cause just like how these hoes say they don't like a broke ass nigga, I don't like a broke ass hoe. If you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can catch this vibe, man. Um, Honestly, I what inspired me to make this video specifically was really just to help. Like I just felt it in my spirit that I could just help the next person with a problem that not only has affected us players, but a whole society. Yeah, like over here, but it's strictly macking. You get me? Like I haven't been in a real relationship for years. And one thing I can definitely say is that I feel happy. I feel peaceful. Cause happy is only temporary. But peaceful, yes. I feel so peaceful because I did something that I feel like a lot of men hide from. And that's reflecting off of, your past relationships. You get me? Because one thing I had to understand, especially just being a young man, is that like we're all reflections of each other. We're basically like mirrors. We're walking mirrors. And a lot of times who you're dealing with is literally like a reflection of you. It's either a reflection or a projection. Cause I'm not gonna sit here and say like, some of the chicks I done been with or I came across, they weren't lessons. A lot of them were lessons. And a lot of them taught me they taught me a lot of things about myself and just life as well. You get me? But one thing I'll never forget the woman that actually gave me a chance to reflect. You get me? Because those type of chicks were the ones that like I would never forget. Those were the type of chicks that like I know if I were to see them again, it's gonna be good. Like we gonna be straight. But y'all broke out hoes, man. I hope they got a special place for y'all in hell, dog. Like, geez, shit, man. Y'all tap in, man. I'm about to get into why we should stay away from broke hoes. All right, I humbly forgot to define what a broke hoe is. A broke hoe is a chick who be worried about everything else that have nothing to do with her. I repeat, a broke hoe is a chick that be worried about everything else that ain't got nothing to do with her. Because I know there's some hoes out here that think and believe that you gotta be rich to rent out a 1 bedroom apartment and to drive a finance car from a dealership. Like money really doesn't have to do anything with you being a broke hoe. Like literally. And that's really the first sign that gives it away. You get me? But right here we got they only want to experience you. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Just like men, when we see a finance chick or whatever, bro, the first thing on our minds is like, yeah, I want to crack, I want to do this, I want to do that. You feel me? That's almost the same way women think about men, like attractive men, handsome men, or just, you know, I guess they call them like higher value men. It's like immediately their mind starts to race, and all that really does is motivate them to want to talk to you or want to get to know you, right? And here's the thing, ain't nothing wrong with that because realistically that's human nature. That's just our carnal flesh doing what it does. But this is where everything gets critical because now it's like you're allowing this chick into your world. You're allowing this chick into your bubble, into your space. And for the most part, you don't know who she is. You get me? Like you don't know all her flaws. You don't know all her strengths. You get me? You don't even know her past. But if you're a real nigga like me, you're not even gonna be worried about her past. You get me? Yeah, you're not gonna be worried about her past. But it is something that you do have to ask because as I say, you're dealing with this person that you don't fully know, like y'all getting to know each other. But with them only wanting to experience you, you gotta be mindful, dog, that like these chicks, they gonna exaggerate. Cause I'm not even just talking out my ass. Everything I'm saying in this video is all from experience. You get me? I'm not out here trying to lead niggas astray or have people out here believing that I'm a relationship coach or whatever. I'm just speaking from experience, bro. These broke out hoes, all they want to do is experience you, bro. They want to fuck, and then after they fuck, they want to, you feel me, leave the crib, tell everybody about y'all business. Not even y'all business. She really telling your business to whoever is asking her about this shit or just to our homegirls and shit. And like I said, like these hoes out here, bro, they gonna exaggerate, bro. They gonna say some of the wildest shit. Cause every time I done dealt with a broke ass hoe and I always got back what I heard from another person about me from this specific type of chick, it's always an exaggeration. And I admit there's pros and cons to it because it's like, of course, she really recruiting for you. You know, she bringing other hoes to you, but the con in the situation is that you like Charlotte, you kissing and telling, like you putting my business out there when no one should know my business. Like this is our business. It's my business, but now that you're included, it's our business. You get me? But the whole time, a real nigga like me, I'm looking at it like, damn, you let your emotions get the best of you and you let the enemy just compromise your whole spirit. Now you're exposed. Now I know just out the gate, yeah, this was just your experience. That's all you really wanted. You ain't want no relationship for real, and I applaud you for that. But you ain't want no relationship for real. You just wanted a taste of this drench. That's all, and it's cool. But I didn't got mature enough to realize, like, everybody don't deserve to stick their hand in your cookie jar. Like real shit, y'all boys. Everybody do not deserve to stick their hand in your cookie jar. And I'm saying that because it's not even about, the STD rate going up, bro. Everything is spiritual, bro. A lot of times you have to pay attention to why people even want to engage with you, why they want so much access into your life, why they want to know your next move and the best move. A lot of times, bro, these type of chicks, they don't even be knowing, like, they're just vessels for the enemy. You get me? And I said, I'm not over here pocket watching. I'm not over here calling a broke ass hole because she only got $0 to her name. No, I'm not worried about no money. It's just the actions. It's how you move. It's like, how can we build when you already over here moving reckless as hell, but then you want to stand right next to me where everything is structured? I'm telling y'all, man, they only want to experience you. I'm gonna give y'all a real life scenario, right? So, make a long story short, I was dealing with this one chick that was damn near like my mama and my auntie age, right? And I'm thinking, like, I'm mature. She definitely has to be mature. So, this should, like, our relationship should flow, right? And I used to always bring up that word to her. I used to always bring up the word flow Cause I always told her like that's my way of living. Like I know I live a very unconventional lifestyle, but I really like to flow. I like to be in peace and just flow with the universe. You get me? Yo, I did not know that all the red flags were showing up so early. And the only reason why I didn't see it when it was so early, because of right here. Love is blind, bro. And one thing I can say about these broke ass hoes, one thing they know best is that emotions have power. And if you know how to conjure up emotions inside of a person, then you can control them. Like they say, if you don't know how to control your emotions, then the person, excuse me, like they say, if you don't know how to control your emotions, then anybody can control you. And I admit, bro, that's what these broke ass hoes are good at. They're good at making men believe in all their lies. And this is before the coochie. This ain't even after you get the coochie. This is before the coochie. This is before you even get to your real full course meal. You feel me? They give you the little appetizer with the Presley sprinkled all over it to make you think, yeah, this shit finna be gas. When the whole time, bro, that's just nigga glitter. That's all they did. Just put some nigga glitter on top of the appetizer. You know, they hit you with a little bit of game here, a little bit of game there. Then they throw that test at you. You get me? They always throw that test at you. It's always, oh, are you talking to other people? Are you dealing with other people? And let's be real. Like that ass. Let's be real as fuck. Who is ever honest when they answer that type of question? Cause I know I be honest. I tell any chick I deal with, I let them know that yes, I'm a hoe. I'm proud to say yes, I'm a hoe. But I'm one of them type of hoes where it's like, bitch, I got heartbroken into being a hoe. It wasn't like, bitch, I just one day was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go and fuck everybody. Like, no, bitch. I had to get my heart broken. I had to go through a lot of shit in life to then understand my true value, to understand, you know, my true superpower. And once I understood that superpower, I was like, you know what? With powers like these, I got to be responsible because I know how easy it is to get swayed by love. Love make you do some stupid shit. I swear to y'all, love will make you do some stupid ass shit. I'm not saying you can't love, but just be careful about who you love, bro, because love is blind, bro. You know what I believe? I believe in self love. Like, the only unconditional love you're going to get in this life is the love that you have for yourself, bro. You're not going to find that in nobody else. I mean, you know, there's some people out here they find that in pets, like they find that in dogs and cats and shit like that. But me personally, I had to learn that the only love I'm gonna get in this life gonna start off with me, because once I show that type of love to myself, that's when it becomes reflective, and once it becomes reflective, then it becomes magnetic. And that's why, you know, I encourage like all my YNs and my young players, bro, to be selective. Ain't nothing wrong with being selective, bro. You don't have to always crack every fine shit you come across. I don't even know why niggas be like, and that's another thing. Cause niggas really be flagging. Like niggas really be lying to y'all. They been doing this shit since I was like in elementary school. A lot of niggas, they still move like that till this day. They will get around that one chick that everyone likes or everybody's attracted to just so they can go around and lie about it. And that's another thing. That's the same way these broke ass hoes is too. These broke ass hoes be knowing who you are already before you even tell them who you are. but they know it's some folks out there that's already interested about you. They already know it's probably a roster that you ain't even it's some like I'm talking about. It's a whole fucking draft season right now just for you, and you don't even know it. But she know it. She know it. And she gonna capitalize off of it before anyone else does. And how she do that? She do that through love. And see, let me tell y'all something about this one little older chick I was fucking with, right? Because she wasn't the first one I ever fucked with. But one thing I realized about her, especially when I was dealing with her, was how she used to breadcrumb me. She used to breadcrumb the fuck out of me, dog. And I used to allow it out of love. I'm thinking, like, you know what? I actually fuck with this person. She's a cool person. I'm not worried about her, breadcrumbing me. But you gotta keep that in mind, bro, especially with these broke ass hoes, man, because you know, it's an epidemic of them that be hollering about, oh, if a man can't do something for me, then I don't want him. Like you're useless. You get me? Like it's so much downplaying on what a man could provide for a woman. But in all actuality, why is no one speaking about the specific population of broke ass hoes that like to force their way into men's lives just to ruin it for the women that's supposed to be provided for? That's until you get older and you realize that none of them type of chicks really exist. And you only are left with what you're left with. And ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just it's a specific way to move in this battlefield because that's really what it is. It's like dating nowadays is literally like a battlefield. Like it's like you got to be so mindful of who you're allowing in your energy because you don't know how obsessive people can get. You don't know how wicked a person can get. You get me? All it takes is a little sample of your hair or some sweat or some saliva, wherever it is. All it takes is a little bit of access for a motherfucker to just fuck everything up. And that's the one thing I just can't stand about this world. All it takes is a little for the devil to take a lot. But it takes a lot for the Lord to give you a little. I swear, it takes a lot for the Lord to give you a little, but all it takes is a little for the devil to get a lot. Shit, wow, dog. I promise. If there's one thing I know about these broke ass hoes, they gonna make it their purpose to show you that you are replaceable. Realistically, that's just how they operate. Like if we was to really like boil down to like what's really going on, everybody got a replacement. It don't even matter if you the nigga with just one chick or if you the one chick with one nigga. Everybody got replacements. And the moment you find out your replacement is the moment you stop fucking with this specific girl or this specific guy. Because see, I used to think I used to think that if I get out of a relationship, I gotta get me another girl. You get me? But the only reason why I used to feel like that was because I used to feel like if I don't get another girl, then the one girl I just left, yeah, she gonna start thinking that she was the only one meant for me. And she was gonna rub that in my face with a new nigga. But I had to get mature to understand, like, bruh, everybody got replacements. But for the motherfucker that respect themselves, they not gonna be worried about finding somebody else just to make someone else feel lower than, if you get what I'm saying. Like one thing about these broke ass hoes, fam, it's like misery loves company. Like these hoes, they be so miserable that they got to find a new nigga or they have to fuck with somebody new just to make you feel some type of way. But mind you, it's all a game. It's all a game. Like everything I'm rapping about, fam, everything I'm yapping about, bro, all this shit is a game. This shit not even real life. It's just these are the specific type of mindsets that these folks got. And I'm just over here trying to lace the public up because I know what it's like to crash out over these broke ass hoes. I know what it's like to just feel fucked up after you done fuck this girl, you done treat her good, fed her good. You feel me? You done put some clothes on her back. You done made sure you feel me? She had somewhere to stay, to shower, to eat, all this shit, just for the person to just show their ass to you, just for them to show their ass to you. And then they get so upset after you address some shit and you was proper about the shit that they go and they try to go fuck with one of your homeboys. Literally. Like you ain't go out your way to go fuck with a stranger or nothing. You ain't even prefer to go out of town, out of state or nothing like that. You prefer to go fuck with somebody in my inner circle. Why? Because you still want that type of access. You want that access just to make me feel insecure about myself. And to what? Remind me that I'm replaceable. Y'all won't believe how many chicks done told me that shit after I addressed some fuck shit that they done did. Cause I'm telling y'all, I'm the type of person where it's like, bro, if you do something that rubs me off the wrong way, I'm not no bitch. I'm not just gonna brush it off and keep walking and keep smiling with you. No, I'm gonna bring it up to you. Because if you really respect somebody, you gonna listen. Like real shit. You're going to listen. And that ain't on nothing that's petty like, oh, why you smack your lips when you eat? No, it's gonna be more on some shit like, yo, like I admit, I really don't like when you do this right here. Like that's yes, I'm that type of nigga. I really don't like when you do this shit right here. Like that shit right there gets on my nerves. And after me saying that, if the person I'm dealing with is getting emotional and they getting angry and they feel like, oh, you're nobody. You're replaceable anyway. Who the fuck you think you are? That type of energy, that type of shit, I be already knowing what time it is. You feel me? I let a bitch know straight up the door right there. Like literally the door right there. Like who the fuck from the tongue wrestle with you? Especially if you can't respect what I'm telling you. Like respect goes a very long way, but I don't know what it is about broke ass hoes. It's like respect is numb to them. It's like everything is manipulate, manipulate, manipulate. I have to manipulate every situation, every circumstance. I just gotta manipulate it. When it's like, bro, you like no, you don't have to do that. I mean, if it makes you feel better or you believe it's a trauma response or whatever, go to therapy. But you not wasting nobody time besides yours. You get me? Cause how many faces does it take for you to realize that you are the face that you're running away from? And that's just some real nigga shit. How many faces does it take for you to realize that you're the face that you're running away from? Like everybody's replaceable, but you're not. Like you don't see nothing wrong. You don't feel like nothing is wrong in the situation or something doesn't feel right. Hey man, I mean I could be tripping, but one reason to stay away from these broke ass hoes is because we're all replaceable to them. Last but not least, the final reason why you want to stay away from these broke ass hoes is that there is nothing to gain from them besides chaos. This is for everyone that has been in a toxic relationship. This is for the ones who've been in those situationships that you wasn't really expecting to take that strong ass left turn, but it did. And it's definitely for my guys who are forgiving men. You know what I mean? I admit I'm more of a forgetful man, but for all my guys that's forgiving, man, please be careful with your heart. Real talk. Please be careful with your heart, man. Cause boy, I tell you, these broke out hoes know how to step on that shit without using their dirty ass feet. Boy, I promise you, nothing to gain from 'em besides chaos. You could forgive these type of chicks and then allow them right back into your life, bro. And you'll see the main reason why you had to like ignore them, because it wasn't it, like, bro. I feel like cutting somebody off doesn't really do anything, bro. It really doesn't. Like blocking somebody, it doesn't do shit because they're still gonna find a way back into your life. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm the type of person where I believe this. If you want to know if someone's thinking about you real hard, bro, or if they on your mind, pay attention to your reality, because you're gonna see them. The people that be fucked up about you, bro, you're gonna see them. The people that be thinking about you and worried about you, you're going to see them in your reality. But some people they not mindful of this type of stuff. They're not conscious of this type of stuff. But I'm letting y'all know that yeah, this was going on. And cutting somebody off doesn't really do anything. Blocking somebody doesn't really do anything because they're still gonna try to find a way back into your life. That's why it's like you just gotta ignore them. Like if they want to play crazy with their mouth, play crazy with your eyes. Pretend like they're not even there. Cause now guess what? When they get loud and emotional and shit, that's really their guilt killing them inside. That's the truth burning inside of them that they still trying to deny. But they want you to accept it because once you accept what they're denying, it makes them feel good. It makes them feel normal. When the whole time it's not normal. It's crazy. And I'll be honest, as a player, you ain't gotta tongue wrestle with no chick. You ain't gotta tongue wrestle with no chick, man. Like I said, but the best thing to do is just ignore them. Cause don't get me wrong, you gonna feel some type of way, but after you ignore them, you gonna be so grateful you did what you did, bro. Cause I know what it's like to ignore that one eater that you like. Damn, bro, she got some good ass cat, but you gotta leave her alone. Like you just got to, bro. Because if you allow this chick back into your life, bro, it's nothing but chaos, bro. It's nothing but chaos. Not only is it chaos, now she wants to go after everything that you work hard for. Now she wants to go after everything that makes you happy. This just like the baby mama fighting the new girlfriend. Like, yes, bro. She's gonna try to make a statement in your life, bro. Just because you didn't want to give her that access. Just because you peeped her true colors and you had that much respect for yourself not to stoop down that low and tolerate her behavior or even her attitude. But it's like we live in a society where it's like women are allowed to do that though. Like women are allowed to be that vindictive. Women are allowed to be like, that spiteful. And what makes it even worse is that, they have emotions. So now, of course, when authorities ask them what happened, it's nothing but the emotions that they're pouring out to the authority. They're not telling them the truth. They're not telling them, oh, I did what I did. He did what he did. So I did what I did, but I didn't like what he did after what I did. So now I went and called y'all because I don't have no power in this situation anymore. And I just want to see him locked up. I just want to see him mad. I just want to cause chaos in his life. But there is nothing to gain from them besides chaos.